My guest today is Danny Brown. Danny, do you like music?
I guess so.
Brown bless the mic like Quaranta.
With me today is the legendary Danny Brown. Danny, I think you're familiar with my channel. Usually I do 10-second videos, but I'm honored to have somebody as prominent as yourself come on. So I think
Oh,
it would be worth doing 10 questions with you if you're cool with that.
hell yeah, man. Come on.
Great. Let's jump right into it, man. The first one I have is, how did you find my channel?
Just YouTube. I think my algorithm. I watch a lot of review channels for just about anything, not necessarily about music. I just for any products and shit. You know what I'm saying? I love electronic reviews and shit. You know what I'm saying? Car reviews, anything. Watch reviews. That's my favorite channel now. I like this vintage watch reviewer. It's kind of tight.
Nice.
So yeah, I guess it's just my algorithm. Your shit popped up, and then I think that's so cool about the 10-second shit is that, you know, you watch one and then you watch another one, then you watch another, and then you watch another, and then before you do it, you watch fucking 30 of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's awesome. So question number two, 2021 has been a huge year for your label, Bruiser Brigade. By my count, I think it's 6 total albums, and you've contributed at least a guest verse to all of those. And then I just saw today that all of you guys are going to be on the new Alchemist EP coming out, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And so obviously you're like the star talent in there, but I'm curious to know, what's your role like off the mic? Like, what kind of role do you play at Bruiser Brigade?
Oh, really? Just the curating part. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't necessarily say. I mean, we just got a rule. Everybody just make 30 songs. Give me the 30 songs, and then I make an album out the 30 songs. You know what I'm saying? Then we get Zelooperz here. He make an album. He make the cover.
Yeah.
And then there we go. We usually get Black Noise. Well, I can't. Well, you know. But yeah.
That's cool though. You guys, I mean, it's like a very homegrown process. You got everything contributing.
Everything in-house.
Yeah. So question number 3 for you. You, sir, are the common thread in 3 of my favorite posse cuts of the last decade. That would be A$AP Rocky's One Train, Mr. Motherfucking Esquire's Last Huzzah, and of course, Really Doe, your own track.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I never really thought about that. That's kind of tight.
Like
and there's new one coming out. I'm telling you, there's new one. I don't know. There's new
and then
one.
There's another one, the Detroit versus Everybody. You're on too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're just
I'm talking about the one on his Alchemist. There's one on his Alchemist gonna be. Ooh,
yeah.
That's gonna be dope.
Who would be your dream lineup for another posse cut aside from the Bruiser Brigade Alchemist track we got coming? If you could do another one, who's your dream lineup?
Right now, for me, oh man, I don't know, man. I would probably just want to rap with all the legends. I think that Dizzy Rascal, E40, and Ghostface Killer.
Yeah, that's a good bunch. You did that. I love that track you did with E40.
Yeah, but I think that would be a dope posse cut.
Yeah, for sure. My next question is something that I've been thinking about for actually a few years. So on your last album, You Know What I'm Saying, there's a track called Belly of the Beast. And the first verse on there I recognized, and it was from a Tim Westwood TV freestyle you did to Numbers on the Boards and Pusha T beat. And I was just curious, you know, how did that song come back to you? Did you just been sitting on it working, you know, waiting for the right beat?
I really don't know, man. It was one of those times where, it's one of those times where you might get stuck writing or whatever the fuck. And then I had to beat, and it was just that's when I had a studio in my basement, and I just was, we play around and record and stuff, and I just was going through old raps. Yeah. Just saying old raps on top of beats. You know what I'm saying? Maybe something might stick, a rap that I didn't use, but I actually didn't know that I used that on the TLS.
Oh yeah.
I just did, you know what I'm saying? But we was too far along in the process, so it was just like, forget it, But yeah, that's kind of tight though, that you can be able to bring shit back like that. But I think I used it on a song that I didn't use for Old. That verse is really from Old.
Oh, okay.
So I had a song that I think the sample didn't get cleared. So that's why I was just using that verse. And then, hey, it had to get, I must have liked it to bring it back like 5 years later or some shit.
I don't blame you, because it's got probably one of my favorite lines from you, which is, Your bitch like a leech on my scrotum. That's for so long, man. Question number 5. We just hit the 5th anniversary for Atrocity Exhibition. Congratulations. That's an album that I think a lot of fans rank as their favorite Danny Brown project. And I see a lot of people rank it as one of their favorites of all time. And I want to ask you probably the hardest question that I could ask an artist, and that is, among your own albums, do you have a favorite?
Yeah, it would probably be Detroit State of Mind too.
Really? Okay.
That's because I went to jail, and then when I had got out of jail, that was the first project I made after getting out of jail. And I remember just being in the studio, and I just had a whole bunch of raps, and I was just trying to put them to beats and shit, and shit wasn't working. I then there was like in tears, like crying, like I don't know if I can do it no more. Like it might be a rap. I might have lost it. And I end up just, squeezing the juices, and I ended up making that. That's what I made that in a weekend. So,
wow.
So that was just, so that's just mean it's just personal to me, I guess, for that reason. I was like, and then I came back home, and I still didn't believe in it. I was still like, I sucked. But I remember coming back home and playing it for all my homeboys, and they was like, this shit fire. Oh shit. I was like, oh shit. So maybe I am back,
Yeah.
So, awesome. I got my confidence back, and it was lit,
Yeah. And look at how far you've come since, right?
I know. That was like 2008,
That's wild, man. Question number 6. You are one of several prominent hip hop artists who stream games on Twitch, like ScHoolboy Q, Snoop Dogg, Soulja Boy. And I'm curious what brought you to Twitch? Like what got you into streaming?
Actually I just was I remember like just for fun, I like live streamers like Justin TV and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was but I remember telling my manager, like, I just want to, I want to fuck with it. And then we was on tour. Then I was in San Francisco, and he actually sent me to the Twitch offices. So I was able to meet everybody, hang out, and just understand what the platform's about. This was when Atrocity Exhibition came out, actually.
Okay.
Was it Atrocity Exhibition? Might have been before. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was Atrocity Exhibition. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it's Atrocity Exhibition. So, and then I just started streaming ever since. Because it started out, they wanted me to stream, actually. This was early in the game. Like, they wanted me to do like some IRL type shit and like stream just like tour bus life and shit like that. Oh, yeah. But this was way like early in the game. It was a lot of, they ain't make a lot of shit that they make now that would make it easier. You know what I'm saying? Than what it is now. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't really work out. But, ever since then, I've been, been cool with them and been, been streaming ever since when I can, when I feel like it, rather.
Right. Well, you're like a lightning in a bottle. You've got such a great personality, and I think that's why people want to pull you into stuff like that. But I think Twitch gives you a little more control in terms of, when you stream, what you want to do, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
My next question: there's a lot of talk in hip hop about Mount Rushmores, right? Putting together top 4 rappers. But what I want to ask you is, what would be your Mount Rushmore of games, like video games or franchises?
Oh, Mount Rushmore of games. Because it is what it. I would say you have to put Mario on there.
Yeah.
Obviously. I say you got to put Link on there. It's down there gonna be all Nintendo motherfuckers at the end of the day. You could throw Ken Ryu on that motherfucker Street Fighter character.
Okay.
You can throw CJ from Grand Theft Auto. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, you have to put GTA in GTA 5, right?
Yeah, you gotta throw CJ on that motherfucker. And then, I think that about round it out, I guess.
It's respectable.
Yeah, that's respectable.
Yeah.
You want to throw Sonic on there. You just want to be Sonic, like that.
What about I was thinking like games themselves or like game franchises.
See, that's what I'm saying. Mount Rushmore mean like the best of all time, like great. See, my shit that I like, it might not be the great. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, well, what? Hey, I'm asking
for me, for games though, for me it'd be like I would say Persona for Golden, Hotline Miami.
Okay.
Goddamn, let me see. Out of This World, or it could be called Another World, depending on it's an old NES game. And I just have to put a Grand Theft Auto on there because it's just so much of a part of my life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I put San Andreas because that was just Yeah, so yeah, that.
There we go.
And I feel like Street Fighter, and I gotta put Street Fighter
Street
on there too. My
yeah.
bad. And Street Fighter.
We can make it 5. Why not?
Yeah, I gotta put Street Fighter on there.
My next question is: I just saw that you had your debut as a stand-up comedian, and according to you, you didn't bomb, which
I didn't bomb, but I didn't do like all that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't gonna sell it. I mean, I didn't do bad at all.
Right.
But you know, when you play in a venue that big, it's kind of hard to kind of tell. But I think when you play in a venue that big, you know for sure when you ain't doing good.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was happy. I was smiling like a motherfucker ear to ear once it was over with. I felt so relieved that I got through it. That I had a brain fart during the middle because we were playing a college too, and I didn't know that I couldn't be as dirty. Like they didn't, you know, they just didn't. I mean, you can cuss and shit, but a lot of shit they just, you know. So when he came in there and gave me the rules, like I was like, damn, that's half my material. So I still went up there and I had to wing it a little bit. But yeah, it was fun, man. Shouts out my boy Hannibal.
Yeah,
he took me out, man. Because what happened was I played Pitchfork and I forgot a few songs during Pitchfork. And I just started just talking shit. I don't want to say I was saying jokes and shit, but when Hannibal hit me up later and was like, man, you need to get your ass on stage, man. Fuck this. He been telling me for years, though, you know, him and Tom Segura, they've been trying to make me get on stage. But I just, you know, I hang around so many real comedians, I would feel disrespectful by just trying to hop up there. But I mean, Hannibal called my bluff. He's like, fuck it, man. We playing this college. This is perfect. You just get up there. But I'm thinking it's going to be like a little, I don't know, some liberal arts fucking town hall meeting type shit or something. My goal is fucking 4,000 kids, man.
Yeah, wow.
So it was tight.
Well, you know, I think for any aspiring comedian, the only goal is to not bomb. So congratulations. Even if you kill it, you know, first set, as long as you don't bomb, I think you're in great shape. The question I have for this though is, you know, what was that experience like compared to rapping on stage? Because obviously you're no stranger to being on stage, but totally different environment, right?
Yeah, it was way more scarier because you ain't got nothing to rely on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you're on stage as a rapper, it's still music. You know, you still, you know what I'm saying? Confidence will bring you a long way. I guess in both of them, to be honest, too. But in music more so, I could feel like you can damn near not know the song and wing it, but you can't not know a joke and wing a joke. And you know what I'm saying? Like you fuck up a joke, you fucked up the joke. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no going back.
The mic at the audience.
Ain't no help, ain't none of that. You fuck up a joke, it's on you. You know what I'm saying? The music, you got a lot of crutches when it comes to, you know, being a musician. You know what I'm saying?
You see yourself doing more stand up?
Yeah, I'm just actually that's what I've been doing. I've been labbing myself, you know, writing all the time. Trying to get together with myself a tight 5 minutes, and I'm gonna start doing Wednesdays at Christina P from your mom's house. I'm start going to her spot every Wednesdays, you know, and just, you know, getting my shit tight. And you know, Hannibal, when he got gigs and shit, he always, you know, don't pull me up. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of dope that I've got that. You know, I'm coming in the comedy game a lot different, but I'm not the average comedian, so
that's right.
I still got a name a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like I'm stepping on nobody's toes.
Question number 9. I want to know what you are listening to these days. Do you have any favorite albums this year that you've heard?
I like that Turnstile album. I like that Lil Sims album. Some Detroit shit. I like this is some kids from Detroit called Big 2-4 shit. I think that's the name, Big 2-4 shit. I like that album a lot. I listen to a lot of Draco the Ruler and Stink Team. So yeah, a lot of Draco, Stink Team. Yeah, I would say about that much. And you know, we work on so much Bruiser Brigade stuff. I'm always listening to that shit all the time.
Yeah, you got 30 tracks.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I got to go through the 30 tracks. So that's that.
All right, man. Question number 10. So just earlier this year, you turned 40. And I have to ask the obvious question. Are we going to get a quadruple X album this year?
I mean, not quadruple. It's called Quaranta, actually.
Okay.
Which is 40 in Italian. Oh, yeah, it's done. It's in mixing stages right now. Actually being mixed by I think Ali mixing the same person who did a Atrocity exhibition. Okay. So yeah, man, it's done. I mean, it's crazy because I made it and it's been, you know, it's constantly changing. So at this point, I don't listen to it no more. Like I you know what I'm saying? It's out of my hands at this point. So we'll see what happens.
Hey man, looking forward to it for sure. Right. Danny, thanks so much for coming on and doing this. I really appreciate the time.
Hell yeah, man. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, I'll catch you around.
All right, man. Thanks.